Alright, Assalamualaikum. So today we are in week 21. First of all, whenever I give a speaking task, you need to send the recording to my Telegram. Alright, you can send it in group or you can send it directly to me. So I hope that everyone will do their work. Today we are going to learn two things, which is grammar, and we are going to do a bit of listening as well. Alright, so we will look at two grammar items, which is the first one is present perfect simple and the second one is present perfect continuous. So when we look at A, read the sentences. How do we form the affirmative and negative in the present perfect simple? So present perfect simple, you need to have plus verb. Verb need to be in participle. Okay, number one, the scientist has won. Have to have plus verb which is participle won. The scientist has won many prizes. The student have just completed. So this is to have. This is participle, completed a project on the environment. I can't show you how to use the camera because I haven't or have not read the instruction. I have lost my map of the rainforest. So based on these four things, kita nak tahu masa bila kita guna present perfect simple. Ni adalah time. This is time we will use present perfect simple. We will use present perfect simple for actions that have just finished. Number two, experiences and achievement. Number three, action that happened in the past but have results that affect the present. Benda tu dah berlaku dah dulu tapi dia punya result affect right now. Action that happened at an indefinitive time in the past. Maksudnya kita tak tahu bila berlaku dia masa lepas. So based on these four sentences, choose which is which. Masa bila. For example, let's look at number one. Okay, number one, the scientist has won many prizes. So kita guna present perfect simple masa experience, for experience and achievement. That's the first one. Okay, the rest try to do it yourself. Okay, now remember that we use the past simple. Kita akan guna past simple to describe action that began and ended in the past. Past simple ni kita guna benda yang dah settle dah. Dia takkan berlaku dah sekarang. But we use present perfect simple to describe completed action. Macam dah lepas. When we do not know and don't mention when they happen. Kita tak tahu bila dia berlaku. Alright, so that's for present perfect simple. And then continue. We are going to do present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous will have to have. Ni, to have. Lepas tu dia akan ada been. Dia akan ada been. And then verb dia mesti tambah ing. Ni tambah ing. Sama juga. To have been tambah ing. To have been tambah ing. So let's look at for present perfect continuous. He is sunburned. This is perfect. This is present simple. Because he has been walking on the beach. We have been recycling for many years. The explorers have been traveling through the jungle for 10 months. So the same thing like yang ni. Ni adalah dia punya kriteria bila kita guna present perfect continuous. The first one is for action that begins in the past and still in progress, meaning it haven't finished yet. Or it have been repeatedly up until now. Dia tak settle lagi. Benda tu masih lagi berlaku. Start from the past, but then it's continuous, still doing it. Yang ni, tadi dia start in the past, the action happen in the past, tapi result dia berlaku present. Result dia affect present. Okay, the second one is, if you look at the second one, for action that happen for a period of time and have finished, but that have result that affect the present. Sama juga nah. Action happen for a period of time. Yang ni action happen sekali je. Yang ni period of time. Continuously. Dia berlaku continuously. And the result affect the present. And then C, to emphasize how long action have been in progress for. Yang penting dia progress lah, benda yang masih lagi berlaku. Ataupun dia berlaku dalam space masa yang panjang sikit. Alright, so I give you an example. He is sunburned because he has been walking on the beach. So for number 1, sama juga, the action is B deh. B. So number 2 and 3, you try to match the description lah. Okay, we did not use present perfect continuous when we mention the number of time. Kita tak guna bila the specific number of time. Kita tak guna lah specific continuous, kita tak guna present perfect simple. Present perfect continuous, we will use present perfect simple. Okay, so after you have done with that, do E, and then do F as well, and then lastly do G. G, present perfect simple. Dalam ni mesti kena present perfect simple, present perfect continuous, or past simple. So apa tu past simple? You guys should know. This is past simple. Past simple ni example of past simple. Example of past simple. She walked. This is past simple. To school yesterday. So subject I, and then walk. And then kalau negatif, they did not. Sebab dia past, did not go. Dia akan jadi root word balik. Sebab because of the word did. And then kalau interrogative, which is question, sama juga did or did not. Sebabkan dia adalah did dengan did not, dia punya verb akan jadi root word balik. Alright, macam mana nak buat? Bila dia guna perkataan to be, be mestilah ni lah, was dengan were. Kalau dia tulis to have, had lah, tak ada benda lain. Kalau dia guna to do, did, tak ada yang lain jugalah. This is example. Kalau ni example simple je untuk past tense. I was in Japan last year. That's the only verb lah. I had, tu adalah dia punya verb. I did our homework last night. So this one is simple past tense. Simple past. So simple past tak ada benda lain. Dia walk saja. Either walk saja. For simple past, there's nothing else. Dia ada walk saja. Ataupun dia ada was semata-mata. No ada verb kat belakang. No more verb. Lepas tu dia ada had saja. No more verb. And then dia ada did saja without any verb. So that's simple. Alright, so try to do this one. I'll give you example. One of the answer. In the past, iceberg. Okay, sebab dia guna kat sini. B, iceberg. Jawapan dia, iceberg ni banyak dah. So jawapan dia adalah were kat sini. Were. Yang ni die, sing. Yang ni tengoklah. Either you use has sang ke, has been sinking ke. It's up to you. Use these three things. These three things. Alright. Good. Done. Now we are going to do a bit of listening. A bit of listening. Okay. Let's do A. Let's do A. Look at the notes below before you listen. Which of the missing words will not be numbers? Kalau kita tengok dalam soalan 1 sampailah soalan 6 ni, which one yang answer dia takkan ada number. So read first and look at which one yang memang takkan ada numbers. Sebab dalam ni ada 2 je yang without numbers, the rest will be with numbers. Alright, so read it first. Pause the video and read it. Okay, now we are going to listen to the recording.
Listening, Unit 3, page 36b.
Great white sharks are approximately 4 to 5 metres long. However, the biggest great white ever recorded was 7 metres long and weighed about 3,200 kilograms. Despite its name, most of the body of a great white shark is grey. Great white's teeth are extremely sharp, and each shark has around 3,000 of them. They normally swim quite slowly, but they can go to 24 kilometres per hour when necessary. Sharks can't see or hear very well, but their sense of smell is extremely sensitive and important.
Alright, so if you couldn't get all the answers, try to listen again. Again, I told you guys there's only 2 questions that do not involve with numbers, so try to check that one. So this is the great white shark. Its natural habitat, there's a lot of fish flowing them. Alright, now after you finish that one, read the exam close up, then think about the word which could go in each gap in the exam task. So you guys are going to do this, but before this, think about the answer first. Try to think about the answer first. It's a good idea to understand what type of information you need to complete the gaps. Read the words before and after each gap. Try to think of the type of words or numbers which could complete the gap. Then listen and write the exact same word or information you hear. Each gap will normally need to write between 1 or 3 words. Okay? 1 to 3 words. 1 and 3 words. So either 1 answer or 3 words answer. Okay. So let's look at the answer. Actually, I think it's 1 is between. Sebab ada between, it can be 1 word or 2, 3 words. So 1 word, 2 words and 3 words. Sebab ada between kat depan. It won't be more than that. Okay, let's listen to the recording. First read. After you finish reading, let's listen to the recording.
Listening, Unit 3, page 36d.
You will hear an interview with the scientist who studies sharks. For each question, filling the missing information in the numbered space.
Welcome to Wildlife Watch. I'm Suzanne Cook, and on today's programme we're talking about sharks. With me in the studio is Claire Pearson, who is a marine biologist. Thanks for coming in, Claire.
I'm happy to be here, Suzanne.
Well, Claire, many people have seen the Jaws films, and so they think of sharks as terrifying and dangerous. Are they really such horrible creatures?
Well, not really. Shark attacks on humans get a lot of publicity, but are in fact not very common. In 2008, for example, there were 59 recorded shark attacks on people, but only 4 of those people died. Sharks don't actually eat people. They prefer fat seals or dolphins. Another thing to remember is that there are actually over 360 species of shark, and only 4 of those have been known to attack humans.
Really? So why do some sharks attack people?
We think that when a shark attacks a human, it makes a mistake and identifies the person as a small mammal like a seal or a similar animal. It is really just investigating what the person is. We think that sharks are interested in finding out information about objects in the sea, and as they don't have hands, They do this by biting the object with very sharp teeth. In most cases, sharks take one bite of a human and then swim away because they aren't interested in them. That's why most human victims of shark attacks survive.
Right. So, why don't sharks eat humans when they've attacked them?
Probably because humans have got too many bones and not enough fat.
Well, you've been researching shark numbers for 20 years, Claire. Are all species of shark in danger of disappearing?
No, not at all. But many species are. Compared with the 59 shark attacks on humans that I told you about before, humans kill around 100 million sharks every year. That's an incredible number. Sharks are killed for sport, by mistake, by fishermen, or to make some expensive foods. The food industry uses methods which are also extremely cruel. This means that many species are now in danger of extinction.
That's very sad news. Let's hope things will change, and shark populations will recover soon.
Yes, let's hope so.
Alright, so you should be able to get the answers. If you didn't, try to listen again and try to answer question 1 to question 6. But I have 2 more questions. The first questions, this one you need to write in the comment section. The first question is, what do shark eat? What do shark eat? Because they say that shark don't usually eat humans, so what do shark eat? And then the second question is, how, based on this one, how do human kill shark? So there's 2 questions. What do you shark eat? And how do human kill sharks? Alright, I think that's all for today. Quite a long video, sorry for that. If anything, please do ask. Thank you very much, guys.